Welcome to another class of Yoga with Carlton provided by the DMU Leisure Centre. As you go through your class today, as per usual, be very mindful of any injuries that you're carrying and work in a way such that you're not aggravating any of those injuries. As you move through your class, if you experience pain or high levels of discomfort, then ease back from that. We're working into the hip area today, so just be very mindful as you're moving through your class. If you come into a seated position and sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. So sitting up tall, aligning the back of your skull with your sacrum. And bringing your hands onto your thighs, and then lift your belly and lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. Give yourself a moment or two to notice how your body feels. Close your eyes. And just taking in exactly how you feel in this moment. Not anticipating how you're supposed to feel, just allow yourself to feel. And feel for connecting with yourself, with every part of you. Allowing your breath to touch you from inside out. At this time we are very focused in working and supporting others, and sometimes we neglect ourselves. So make your focus today one of focusing on yourself. So as you're grinding down into your sit bones, breathe in. As you breathe in, expand your ribs as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, soften your shoulders down away from ears. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lengthen the spine, lower ribs away from waist. Lengthen your mid-ribs away from your lower ribs and your upper ribs away from your mid-ribs. And as you breathe out, soften the shoulders down. On the next breath, lift your sternum. Keep inhaling as you lift your collarbones. Keep inhaling as you feel for lengthening right up towards the sky. And exhale, exhale, release, bellies in. And then release. Bring the soles of your feet together and flex the toes back towards your shins. Bring your hands back behind you so you're onto your fingertips, and then push the floor away so you're feeling an opening right across your chest. Feel for lengthening out of your lower back. Pranayama is Kapalabhati breathing. So from here, you take a breath. And then sharp exhale through the nose, moving your bellies. And then breathe in deeply. As you breathe, fill up from inside out. Hold the breath and feel the energy of the breath as it moves through your body. Giving yourself time to allow the breath to soak deep into your cell tissues. Bring your hands forward of your shins and exhale through your mouth. Exhale completely. Tuck your chin to chest. Pull your belly in. So pull it in, pull it up. Feel you're spreading your ribs, spreading your diaphragm. but your shoulders, let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Your next pose today is alternate nostril breathing in shoelace pose. So bring your right foot towards the right edge of the mat and bring your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Flex your toes towards your shins, reach your heels away from you. If you want to take this further, bring your left foot on top of your right thigh and then reach your heels away from you. Fold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block off your right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, inhale for 10. Use your ring finger, block off left nostril, both nostrils are blocked, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the left nostril for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. Inhale, left nostril for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. And then release. And change the cross of your legs. Shoelace with your left foot eases towards the right edge of the mat and your right foot eases towards the left, flexing the toes. If you're going further today, you're bringing your left foot on top, your right foot on top of your left thigh and reach out with your heels. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your thumb to block off your left nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Inhale for 10. Blocking both nostrils and holding the breath. Hold for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Inhale, right nostril for 10. Blocking both nostrils and holding for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. And then release. Unwind the cross of your legs. So your next pose today is shoulder shrugs in knee palm. If you reach your right leg straight forward and bring your left foot across, so your left heel is moving towards your right hip. That might be your position today. If you can go further, bring your right foot towards your left hip, but you're not sitting on your heel. Shoulder shrugs, relax your arms down by your side. And then breathe in, deep breath. Breathe into upper back. Feel for spreading the ribs to upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze, mid tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And as you exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze, mid tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And as you exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down and release. Change the cross of your legs. So your left foot is reaching straight forward and your right foot comes over. The right heel is moving towards your left hip. If you can go further, bring your left foot towards your right hip, but you're not sitting on that heel. Arms relaxed by your sides, shoulder shrugs. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze. Mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And as you exhale, squeeze low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. And release. Release your legs, straighten legs out to the front. From here, your next pose is a spinal twist in half lotus. So bring your right foot in. So the right foot eases towards the left hip, and your left foot comes over your right thigh. Bring your left hand round behind you, tap the hand onto the floor. And if you can go further, bringing your left arm around, taking it hold of your foot if you can, or slipping your hand into your waistband or onto your right thigh. As you breathe in, bring your right arm across against your left thigh. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you're spiraling around towards the left. As you breathe in from your pelvic bowl, breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Keeping spine long, and as you exhale, you're spiraling around towards the left. On the next breath, as you breathe in, lift your chest. Chest moves towards your chin. Keeping spine long, exhale as you're spiraling around towards the left. On the next breath, fill up from inside and really focus on doing this for you. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the left. Inhale, release. Unwind your arms and unwind the cross of your legs. Change sides. Half lotus with your right foot on top of your left thigh. Your right arm is reaching around the back. Have the hands either onto the floor, lining up with your sacrum. If you can go further, the right hand is around, taking hold of your right foot, slipping the hand onto the thigh or into your waistband. Breathe in, bring your left arm around against your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the right. Press your sit bones to the floor and then breathe in, lengthening your lower ribs away from your waist. Lengthening mid ribs away from lower ribs and your upper ribs away from mid ribs. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the right. Try to align your chin with your chest so you're not stretching through your neck. And then breathe in deeply, feel your ribs as they expand to the side. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the right. On the next breath, lift your sternum, so lift your chest, lift your collarbones. And as you breathe out, spiraling towards the right. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your arms, unwind the cross of your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Your heels are about 12-15 inches away from pelvic bone. Flex your toes back towards your shins. Bring your hands forward of your shins. And then breathe in, pressing back into sit bone. As you breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. Uddiyana, exhale, fold forward. Pull your belly in, forward bend. As you breathe, breathe into lower back. Feel your lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, really pull your belly in. Belly's all the way back towards the spine. Shoulders are soft away from your ears. One more breath, deep breath. Spread the breath through the whole of your back. And as you breathe out, folding a little deeper. Then inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Your next pose today is starting your abdominal sequence, starting today with elbow to knee. So I'll just move all of my stuff out of the way. In your elbow to knee, you're lying down on your back and your hands are clasped behind your head and your neck. Your feet, if your back is tweaky, then the soles of your feet are onto the floor. So if that is the case for you, your feet are on the floor. When you breathe in, you lift your head and shoulder blades up. You pause the breath. When you exhale, you curl your tailbone up and you reach your elbows to left knee. Belly is in at the end of the exhale. Inhale back to center. Keep head and shoulder blades up. And then just continue in this way. If your back is not tweaky, lift your feet up off the floor. The knees are bent. The thighs are aligned with hips. Heels are just below the knees and toes are flexed to shins. Here we go. Breathe in. Lift your head. Shoulder blades up away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale. Curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to left knee. Straightening your right leg. So your right leg lengthens straight forward. Reach out with the ball of your foot and pull belly in. Inhale. Bring your head back to center. Hold the breath. And press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. Left leg, it reaches straight out towards, right out at 45 degrees angle. Lift the chest. Reach your elbows, right elbow up and pull belly in. As you breathe in, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to left knee, straighten your right leg. That right leg is reaching straight out. Relax your right hip, ease your right thigh forward away from waist. Now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten left leg. Left leg reaches out at 45 degrees angle. Relax your left hip. Ease your left thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Feel for unlocking that right hip as you reach your thigh forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Feel for unlocking that left hip as you ease left thigh forward, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose from this is bridge. So reach down with your fingertips and draw your heels back towards your sit bones. Use your fingertips to brush your heels. Your heels are aligned with your sit bones or they're hip distance apart. Your arms are relaxed down by your side. The shoulders are gliding away from your ears. Press your lower back to floor and then breathe in. As you breathe in, lengthen the lower ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up, away from the floor. As you breathe in, spread the breath through the back and upper ribs. And as you breathe out, lengthen belly away from pelvis, lengthen thighs away from pelvis. As you breathe, fill your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, as you push the floor away, feel as if you're lengthening your ankles away from heels. One more breath, deep breath, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis as you lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to floor. Keeping the tilt until you are down. And from here, roll to your left side. Bring your right hand down onto the floor. Flatten the right hand onto the floor by chest. And then breathe in. And as you breathe out, pushing the floor away as you come up. Using your left hand to support your head and neck as you come up. Come onto your knees, setting up for your next pose today, which is dolphin. So in your dolphin pose, you're bringing your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Your elbows are coming down on the floor, directly under the shoulders. Reach your hands forward, spreading the fingers. Keep the elbows aligned with the shoulders. If your shoulder tweaky, you can clasp the hands. If your shoulders does not want any weight on them, your alternative pose today is to do bird wing. Bird wing, your elbows are tucked in, your hands reach forward. When you breathe in, you bring your hands together in this way. When you exhale, you lift your chest and open the arms in this way. So if you're not doing dolphin, you're doing these, 10 of these. Inhale, hands together. Exhale, chest lifts and open out in this way. So 10 of those, bird wing or dolphin. If you're doing dolphin, hands onto biceps, elbows to the floor. Hands reach forward, spread the fingers. Relax your neck and shoulders and let go, relaxing into upper back. Now breathe into upper back, lift, spread the back and curl your toes under. And as you exhale, lift your knees off the floor and move your chest back to thighs and knees. Now breathe in deeply, expanding your ribs wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you reach back. Breathe into the front of your heart. Deep breath. Feel for energizing your heart with this breath. Now use your forearms. Exhale, push back, moving chest to thighs and knees. If you're working deeper today, anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. Breathe into your left hip. Feel for easing left thigh bone away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left leg back and away from you. On the next breath, as you inhale, send your left leg back. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot to the floor. Anchor into your left leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Breathe into right hip. Deep breath. Feel for easing right thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reaching back with that right leg a little more. On the next breath, as you breathe, ease your right thigh back away from you. And as you breathe out, lowering your right foot to the floor, both feet to the floor. Breathe into your heart, energize heart with breath. And exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. Pushing the floor away from here and come to the front of your mat. So standing at the front of your mat, stand with your feet together. If your back is feeling a little bit tweaky or sensitive, stand with your feet slightly further apart. From here, moving straight into chair pose. So knees are bent, and as you breathe in, you're stretching your arms out and up. Shoulders are soft away from your ears. As you exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, move your chest forward, away from your thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step back into plank. Reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees, and as you exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Lengthen your legs back, and then bring your hands forward for low cobra. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back, shoulders away from ears. And as you breathe out, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under, and exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing the floor away in your downward dog. Warrior 2. As you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat, lining up your front heel with the arc of the back foot, and your arms are reaching out to side. Warrior 2, archer. So as you breathe in, stretch your left arm up, bend the elbow and reach it back. Can use your right hand to ease your left elbow up. Right arm comes around the back and bind the hands, or use clothing, or if you have a strap, you can use a strap to make the bind. Pressing down into your left leg, and as you breathe in, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, gliding your right shoulder down away from your ear. As you breathe in, feel for unlocking your left shoulder as you reach your elbow right up to sky. Keep reaching your left elbow up, but as you breathe out, softening your left shoulder down. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your left forearm onto your left thigh. Reach your right arm up and then reach it back. Extended warrior variation. So bring your right arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto the left thigh by your hip. Pressing down into your left thigh and breathe in. Lift your side ribs away from that left hip. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from your ear. Feel for anchoring into your right foot. And then breathe in. Move your belly away from pelvis. Move your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Feel as if your chest arcs towards the sky a little. Last breath. Left foot presses down, and then lift your left side ribs away from left hip. And exhale, both shoulders down. Inhale. From here, bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Place your right knee down onto the floor, lounge. Bring your right hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Use your left hand to traction your left thigh forward. So you're straightening your right leg, and as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, you're arcing your chest to the inside of your left foot. Press your left foot to the floor, and then breathe in, working very deep from pelvic bowl as you move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel for moving your chest closer towards the inside of your left leg. Breathe into lower back, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. One more breath, fill up with this breath. And exhale, coming deeper, keep reaching your right leg back. Then inhale, release. Bring your hands down under the shoulders. And then ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat, setting up for pigeon. If you're feeling this into your knees, then sit down onto your left sit bone and let the heel come towards the groin. Then fold diagonally over your left shin. So this is if you're feeling this into your knees. Otherwise, you're aiming to have your hips parallel, reaching forward, hands under the shoulders. As you breathe in, bear down into pelvis and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward over your left shin. Deep breath, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding forward, keep reaching your right leg back. You can curl the toes under of your right foot. Lift your right knee off the floor and reach back into right heel. On the next breath, you're moving belly, moving diaphragm, moving chest forward. And as you breathe out, as you pull your belly in, feel for easing your left thigh forward as you reach back into your right heel. Then inhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Reach back into your right heel, knees off the floor. And then step your left leg back. Step it back for plank. From here, bend the knees and then coming down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Cobra. As you breathe in, moving your chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, keep moving chest and ribs forward as you come all the way down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back. Curl your toes under. And exhale, you're pressing it back into downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Warrior 2. As you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Your feet about 3.5 feet away from each other. Back foot, left foot, square to the short edge of the mat. Bending your right knee so the thighs parallel to the floor. Arms are reaching out to the side for Warrior 2. From here, Archer. As you inhale, reach your right arm up, bend the elbow. Bring your left arm around the back and bind the hands, or grabbing hold of clothing. You can use your left arm to tuck your right elbow up, so you're unlocking that shoulder. And pressing down into your right foot, and then breathing, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right elbow up, glide your left shoulder down. Strong legs, and then breathe in, sternum lifts up. Feel as if you're moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, keep reaching your right elbow up, but soften the shoulder down. One more breath there, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh. Bring your left arm around the back and tuck it onto the thigh by your hip for extended warrior variation. Press down into your right foot and then breathe in. Lift your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Press your left foot to floor and then breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis, moving your chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe into lower back. Feel your lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, both shoulders are softening down. One more in this. So breathe in and fill up. Fill. Use the breath to fill you up from inside out. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor. Place your left knee down to the floor. From here, ease your left hand forward about 10-12 inches ahead of your left shoulder. Use your right hand to traction your right thigh forward, setting up for lounge lunge. Now anchor into your left leg, and as you breathe in, gliding the ribs forward on your left side. Press your right foot to the floor. Feel as if you're arcing chest to the inside of right leg. As you breathe in, moving belly right from pelvic bowl, moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your chest closer to the inside of your right leg. Spread the breath, so breathe into your lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, press your right foot to the floor as you move your chest closer to that right leg. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. And then ease your right foot across towards the left edge of the mat, setting up for pigeon. Again, if you feel this into your knees and you're sitting down on your right sit bone, the right heel is tucking towards the groin. And you're folding over diagonally over your right shin. Otherwise, your hands are under the shoulders. Square the hips up so your hips are reaching forward. Lengthen back. So reach back into your left foot and then breathe in. Move your belly forward away from pelvis. Pull your belly in. Exhale as you're folding forward over your right shin. As you breathe, keep lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, reach back into your left big toe. Both feet still active. On the next breath, spread the breath through the whole of your back. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, reach your left leg back, ease your right thigh forward. One more breath, deep breath. You're lengthening, you're moving your belly forward away from pelvis. And exhale, release. Ease your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Reach back into your left heel, the knees off the floor. And then step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Then from here, as you exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra or low cobra. If you're doing low cobra, bring your hands forward about 10 inches. And then breathe in, moving belly. Moving diaphragm, moving chest forward. And as you exhale, shoulders down as you lengthen the legs back. Feel as if your ankles, your calves are squeezing towards each other. Stay here, one more. Breathe in and keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, soften the shoulders down. From here, ease your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under, breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing the floor away in your downward dog. Downward facing dog. From here, take a deep breath, and as you breathe, expand your ribs. Feel your back ribs opening up. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in and reach your sit bones back. As you breathe in, feel as if you're moving your belly away from the tops of your thighs. And as you breathe out, reach back, moving chest to thighs and knees, reaching your heels towards the floor. From here, walk your feet forward towards your hands. And then clasp your hands, clasp your elbows. Press your feet to floor, and as you breathe in, lengthening your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, keep moving your belly away from pelvis as you fold forward. Breathing into your lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding a little deeper. Then inhale, release. Bring the hands to the floor, bend the knees, and then come all the way down into a seated position. Reaching your legs forward. From here, straighten your left leg and tuck your right foot in so the heel is by the groin. You're grinding down into your sit bones as you breathe in, stretching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward. Hands are down either side of your front foot. And then breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding forward. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to fold forward over your left shin, belly's in. Inhale, release. Use your hands, push the floor away as you come up. Place your right foot on the outside of your left thigh. You're moving your right heel towards your left hip. Use your left arm, bring your left arm around and hug your right thigh towards the chest. And your right arm is lining up just about 12-15 inches away from your right hip. Press down into sit bone and breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you're spiraling around towards the right. Deep breath. Feel the lifting chest. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, press your right foot to the floor. You're spiraling towards the right. Feet still active. Now fill yourself up with this breath. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the right. Inhale, release. Unwind, straighten your right leg. Right leg reaches straight forward. Tuck your left foot in so that your left heel is by the groin. Both feet are active. The foot presses against your right thigh. Pressing down into your sit bones, breathe in, stretching your arms out and up to sky. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, you move your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, allowing your body just to relax forward over your left thigh and shin. Let your shoulders be soft. And then notice what you feel. Breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, letting your body melt forward. Inhale, release. Use your hands, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Bring your left foot over your right thigh, drawing the left heel towards your right hip. Use your right hand to hug your left thigh towards the chest. And your left arm is lining up just beyond your hip, about 12, maybe 15 inches. Press your left sit bone to the floor and then breathe in, lengthen belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you press your left foot to the floor, twist to the left. Now breathe in and lift your belly, lift your diaphragm and lift your chest. And as you breathe out, spiraling around towards the left, both shoulders are down. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs up away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, spiraling around towards the left. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Straighten both legs out in front. Bring your hands down by your hips. Elbows are bent and then lower down. Belly's pulling in as you lower down. Lying all the way down to Shavasana. You're relaxing your arms down by your sides, shoulders away from your ears. You can lie down with the soles of your feet onto the floor, or bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out to the side, or straighten the legs. If you've straightened the legs, bring your feet a little bit wider on the mat so you feel this opening into lower back, into sacral. Close your eyes and allow your body just to melt into the mat and feeling the security of the mat, the security of the earth as you begin to allow your body just to let go. Eyes are closed. Skull bones are relaxed. And relax your forehead. Relax the back of your eyes and the side of your eyes. And feel yourself as if looking into the darkness, looking straight up into the third eye, that moment right between your forehead. And then relax your face. Relax your nose. Relax your ears and relax your jaw. There's a good moment to open your mouth and moving your jaw from side to side. Helping to release into your masseter muscles those muscles you use for chewing food. And then let go a little bit more and relax down into your neck, side of your neck into scales muscles. Let your shoulders just relax and feel the opening, the broadening of your upper back as you let go. And then relax your mid-back. Relax your lower back and slightly tuck tailbones, feeling that release. It's as if your lower back presses more to the floor as you let go. Relax pelvis. And then feel for lengthening your thighs away from pelvis. Relaxing glutes, relaxing thighs, hamstrings and quadriceps. Then soften your knees. Relax the side of your knees and the front of your knees. Relax the back of these. Now feel for lengthening your calves down towards your ankles. And then relax your shins and ankles, relax your feet, and relax your toes. Relax your arms, shoulders, and then triceps and biceps. Relax your elbows, your forearms, and relax your wrists, your hands and fingers. Relax your belly, and find that stillness in your mind. So just relax your mind, even for a very, very short moment. Just let it go. And then coming back into just noticing how your body feels. It's not with analyzing, just noticing. Just stay with feeling. Allowing yourself to embody the feeling. You might be feeling really tired in this moment. You may still be feeling some angst, or take in what you feel. And now feel your whole self as you move the breath through your body. Refreshing and energizing your body with this breath. And exhale completely, letting go of all that is not serving you. Now deepen your breath, extend the depth of your breath, deep breath. And then exhale, sight out. One more deep breath. And exhale, sight out. On the next breath, bend your knees, soles of your feet onto the floor. Roll to your left side and bring your right hand down by your chest. Flatten the right hand onto the floor. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up, using your left hand to support your head and neck. Coming back into a seated position. And bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. Take a moment to notice how your body feels, and a moment to congratulate yourself for your practice, for turning up and staying focused, staying in your own skin. And thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today, as we finish together with a deep breath, energizing your body with the breath. And exhale completely. Namaste. So you may feel this into your body over the next hours that's coming. You may also feel thirsty. So keep yourself hydrated, drinking water, as much water as you can, but still not overdoing it. And if you have salts, you can bathe and just just refresh yourself, and look forward to seeing you all soon again. If you have any comments, we're always grateful to hear your comments. Have a great evening and see you all soon.